Hi guys, Mike here from My DJ Planner, authors of the Mobile DJ Manager for WordPress plugin. I want to give you a very brief overview during this video on the feature within the plugin for equipment and packages and add-ons. It's quite an effective feature that we've built in here, and it was really built with the intention that you shouldn't need to add any manual pricing into your events, whether those events are being created manually by yourself or whether you've had an inquiry come through using dynamic contact forms, for example. Rather than adding any manual pricing in there, you have the ability to create packages and etc. to populate that pricing for you. And if you spend a bit of time creating the packages and add-ons feature and setting it up, then there really is no need for you to add any manual pricing in at all. Of course, the option's there. You can do both. You still utilize the equipment packages and add-ons feature, and then furthermore manipulate the price manually if you wish to do so. But as I say, if you spend a bit of time in configuring this feature, you shouldn't really have the need to do that. So let's head straight over to our demo website, and we'll take a quick overview of this feature. So this is just a default WordPress install. We've installed the plugin. I've done a little bit of prerequisite work to make the video shorter, but essentially, to get started, you'd head up to Mobile DJ Manager, Settings and Events. Now, by default, the equipment packages and add-ons is not enabled, so this checkbox here would not be checked. So you come in here, select it, click Save Settings, Save Changes, sorry, and this option here on the menu and the same above at the top toolbar, equipment and packages would then become available. But until you select that, it would not be there. So once you come into this screen, this would be, you wouldn't have any packages to find or anything like that, and there wouldn't be any equipment here. You'd need to create that manually. The first place to go is the equipment list tab. And again, this would be empty here. But this is really where you would keep a full inventory of any equipment that you offer, whether it is a standalone add-on to any events that you do or as part of a package. You would load those items in here. And to do that, you start off by you create some categories. So simply type a category name in, and you can add it there. If you want to delete a category, highlight it and select it. Very, very simple stuff, standard WordPress features. I've predefined some categories just for speed, and I've also already loaded a few items of equipment into the inventory. I'm just going to add one more so I can actually show you how that works. And we'll do a simple one. I'll add haze in. If you have more than one of the particular item you're loading, you can enter that here. If it's an item that comes with multiple options, mood lighting for example, different colors, you can put those colors in here, and then you can add a description. Now what I would say about the description is just to remember that the description is client facing. I'll show you how that works a little bit later on, but whatever you type in here could potentially be seen by your client or your potential client, as well as yourself and any DJs that you may employ within your business. So we have the description in. The categories that we've loaded at the top that we created earlier, you can select and place this current item into one of those categories. I'll keep this in effects for now. Available in an add-on. If this is not selected, then you can still add the add-on to a package, but it will not be available as a single item add-on to an event. So we'll keep it checked for part of this demo, and then you simply add your pricing. Click Add Item, and it's now loaded in there. Correct category. Everything here you can edit inline, and then click Update or Remove, etc. Very simple to use. Once you have everything in your inventory, head over to the Packages tab, and you can start creating packages. So the way that I use this, as I mentioned at the top of the video, is in my own DJ business, I don't like to add pricing manually. I find it much more efficient for me and much quicker when I want to respond to client inquiries if I can just simply select a package, assign that to the event, and away we go. So what I do personally is I create a package called Standard Disco. I make sure it's available for selection, and then again, the description that you type in here will be visible to the client. So make sure it's that it's typed correctly and there's no spelling mistakes, etc. For me, a standard disco is simply an evening disco from 7 p.m. And let's say until midnight. Okay, and the price I might charge for that is going to be £300. Now, I have the option here to put some equipment within this package. I'm not going to do that. This is my standard disco for those Friday night birthdays or whatever it may be, and I'm going to create that package. That's now done. I'll do one more for demonstration purposes, and we'll do the full wedding package. Again, it's going to be available. Maybe this could be a wedding breakfast, mic provided for speeches, professional photographer, and again, you choose what goes in here. You determine what's going to go into your package, and then put the description as necessary. And evening disco from 7 p.m. until midnight. Package price for this one, let's just put in £700. So I've mentioned here we're going to have a photographer. Weddings, we might have some mood lighting in there, and then we'll create that package. So we've now got a few packages to work from. I can actually show you how this feature works overall. So there's a number of ways that this feature can be effective. So let's start first and foremost by creating a manual event. So say you've received a phone call, the client's given you the details, you've gone through populated. And first of all, let's use this example of a disco from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. I don't need to enter the price in there. I can just simply select it. The price is updated and it's £300. If by chance the client has stated they do want an add-on, we can simply select some of those add-ons, holding down the control key or command on a Mac, and then you can see the price is updating. You start to remove them, the price updates. One thing to note is if you switch between packages, the add-ons will be reset. None of the add-ons will be there because obviously they may differ between packages. The other thing to note is that, again, in the standard disco, we didn't select any add-ons as part of the package, and therefore all of the add-ons that we created in the equipment inventory, they're still available for selection. But if I was to use the other package I created for this demo, so the full wedding package, in which we included the mood lighting and I believe the photographer, you'll see here that lighting disappears, and under photography, the photographer's also disappeared. So quite an efficient way to do it. Where it becomes most effective is when you start to kind of merge that with other features within the plugin. So we did a previous video on the contact forms, dynamic contact forms as we refer to them to, and the power of those and how you can quickly respond to client inquiries you receive via your website. We've enhanced the dynamic contact forms now, together with updating the equipment packages and add-ons feature. And what you can do now is you can actually include packages and add-ons within your dynamic contact forms. So here, we're going to create a new field in our existing contact form, and we're going to create an event package list. And do we want something to be displayed at the top of that package list? Just for these purposes, we'll simply choose one of these options. Do we want to include the price? Now, bear in mind, this is going to be client facing on my website as part of the contact form. So yes, I want the price to be there. I want the client to know A, what this package is, and B, what it's going to cost should they want to submit an inquiry that includes it. Map to field is the key one here. Event package, we'll map it straight to the event package field and we'll add that in. And then again, just to complete the demonstration, we'll do the add-ons as well. Again, event add-ons list, and you'll see that because we've got the event package already on there, you can only have one package per event. That's gone. You can no longer select it. The add-ons is available. Again, we'll include the price and we'll map it back to the add-ons field and we'll add the field in there. So now our contact form has been updated. Where do we want to put these fields? We can move them around as necessary. Just pop them up there. And that's it, the form is completed. So what we'll do now is we'll quickly log out and we'll visit the website as a client. So we're not logged in, and we hit the website. I like the way it looks as a client. I'm gonna contact this DJ and inquire about my event. So I'll start populating the contact form with all of my relevant details. Support my DJ planner. Put the phone number in there. Choose what type of inquiry, the date, etc., all the normal stuff, and then we get to the nitty-gritty. So we've got the event packages here. Now, Here's the packages you saw that I created earlier, and what you'll notice here is on the right hand side of the screen now, the description of those packages that I mentioned were client facing are now appearing, so the client knows what's included within these packages. So if we want to go for, let's say we're quoting for the full wedding package. Okay, and what's happening now is the event add-ons have updated. The photographer's disappeared as an add-on because that's already part of this package, and the mood lighting has disappeared because again that's already part of this package. For demonstration, we'll also add hazing. We have a venue loaded, but obviously you don't have to have that field there, and then the event start time can be whatever the client is going to require, number of guests, etc, 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 and then we'll submit the form. So there we go, the form's been submitted. I'll now log back in as an admin, and what we should see when we log in here is, there we go, immediately it says one unattended inquiry. And again, unattended inquiries are inquiries that have been created via our dynamic contact forms. We have a video available for that on our website. A really great feature of Mobile DJ Manager. So we'll go straight across to unattended inquiries. There you can see is the event that I've just, or the inquiry that I've just filled in as John Smith. The date's in there, that you can see the price is already populated because it's taken the price of the package. The wedding package was £700. We added the haze add-on, so that's now added the additional £10 for that. We know the type of event because the client selected that, and maybe a little bit much selecting a wedding package for a 30th birthday party. And then we can go through the various options here. We'll go ahead and quote. So here we go, all of the details are already loaded. So you can see we have the client name because it creates the client if it's a new client on the contact form. We have the event name is not really relevant, that's more client facing. The DJ's assigned because it's a single DJ business. What I didn't mention earlier is that when you create the add-ons and the packages, if you're a multiple DJ business and you have that option selected within the plugin, and multiple DJs loaded, then you can select which DJs have each of the packages, which DJs have the add-ons, etc, etc, etc. And when you change the DJ in here, if you are a multiple DJ business, this turns into a drop-down box. When you change the DJ, then the list of packages and the list of add-ons updates relevant to only what that DJ is available to provide. So the date's in there, the cost is in there already. I can add a deposit if I want to, that's optional. The package is selected and the add-on is selected. Everything is done. So me as the owner of the business, all I need to do in this instance, I've added the deposit, but all I really need to do is change this to be an inquiry and simply update the event. The status of the event will obviously now change to inquiry. And what that's done in the background, and if we go down to the bottom, we can see it's sent an email to the client. And again, I'll refer to the previous video on the dynamic contact forms, but that email that's automatically sent was because I had the option previously checked on send client quote, and it sent a predefined template using all of the shortcodes, or a number of the shortcodes that we have available within the application. The client now knows the price of the event, how much deposit they're required to pay, which DJ we've assigned to the event, whatever shortcode you want to use in that template, fully customizable. So that's it. Very short video, but a very brief overview of the equipment packages and add-ons feature within the Mobile DJ Manager plugin. Any questions, feel free to get in touch. Otherwise, thank you for watching. Goodbye.